Hey everybody, it's time for our house tour. We've been putting this off because we didn't think, everything's like not done yet.
There was nothing in here.
There was nothing in here. We should have done it when there was absolutely, but then after there was nothing in here, there was tons of stuff and it was all over the place. Now we're somewhere like happily in between. The house isn't complete yet, but this is a state of transition and we're like getting there, so we want to show it to you while it's still like not full of our crap yet, kind of.
Well, it's kind of full of our crap.
Yeah, like we're still living out of suitcases over here, obviously. We don't have much of a wardrobe yet. There's a kitty coming downstairs, and we're going to show you all 3 floors today. We've got Rudiger over here, hanging out. There's not much to say about down here. It's like a half basement. You can see outside over here. You can see that there's parking out there. That's our neighbor's parking, and then over here is the street. And
oh, hey, your little guy.
there's a little guy. There's also little us's down here, which is one of the few things that we brought with us for keepsake. Is us in Japan. That's Jackie's handiwork.
Thanks,
there.
Jackie.
Us in Yukata.
I know.
All right, let's go upstairs. Well, first I guess we're kind of showing you the boring floor first, which is okay. This is the bathroom, which you can turn that off, Beck, because we have tons of natural light in here. This is barely ever open, of course, because you don't want to be using that while doing whatever.
Check this out.
Lots of natural light in here.
Watch
What are you
this.
doing? Don't use the... Oh, it flushes. It has an automatic flusher. That feature that annoys you in malls and everywhere else.
It's because I didn't sit long enough.
Yeah. When you're done, it flushes.
It knows I didn't do
It's
anything.
really impressive. It's one of those crazy Japanese toilets with the ability to spray your butt and to spray other parts and to do it turbo, or like it even has a turbo deodorizer function, which
There's big
I don't know
toilet, little toilet.
you do little flushes, big flushes.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go upstairs now.
I can't believe I pee failed.
You failed to pee again.
I'm
And
not
here,
gonna pee.
this is our main floor. This is the one we've been working on the most so that we can feel like this place is home. It's the tidiest so far and the most amount of, we've got these little storage units now. We've hung our hats up. We've got a couple couch thingies. We still need to obviously fill it, get a table of some kind, which is on the way. It has a nice view of the street back there. All the blinds are drawn, but not this direction. We have our patio, which, Rudiger's gonna head out.
Go out, buddy.
Go ahead.
You can go.
All right, let's go to the patio. And this is, of course, one of our favorite things, which we will be taking full advantage of as the weather is starting to get a little bit cooler than when we moved here. And there, hey, Kanari-san. Konnichiwa. It's our neighbor.
Konnichiwa.
And that's our patio. And Rudiger's going to see Kanari-san. All of our neighbors are very nice. And if Becky can coax Rudiger inside,
Yeah. No.
I'll show the kitchen over here. We ordered a very cheap fridge, but simple, that just does the job. Little fridge because we live so close to so many, we have about 7 grocery stores within a 5-minute walk, so we just feel as though we don't need a massive fridge. It's got a little freezer on the bottom and everything. It's cute. We've got our Nespresso machine, which frankly is not doing the job. The pods are too small. Tastes nice, but we need some substantial coffee, so we might get another machine.
Milk frother.
And milk frother, and we need more storage still because we're just simply using this tabletop to put things on.
Yes.
And this is our induction, 2 burners for induction heating. Our plan is to put a tabletop across this thing, across the stairs, so that Becky can do prep work there, and then it'll have a little bit of overhang, so it's almost like a bar style. And we have our toaster oven, which we loved so much back in Canada. We got a version here in Japan.
Yeah.
All right, and I guess now there's 3 kitty litters over there, which we're gonna figure out a way to make them a little bit more discreet, but for now they're out in the open. Now we'll go up to the studio where we will be shooting our show and making the money to pay for this place. Up this way. This is the 3rd floor here, obviously. And it's mostly empty except for a kitty. There's the 3rd one right there, Lisa. And it's a little echoey up here because of how empty it is, but it has an amazing view. Yeah. I'll see if I can. It's hard to really get it across, especially we've got a combination of weather today of dark clouds out this way and blue sky out this way, which is actually pretty appropriate to show you that because that's the type of weather you get here. Those are the types of clouds you get here. So that's the very bright. Oh, and my favorite thing. One second.
Ooh, do you want me to?
Here, here's this. This opens up. And you can dangle your feet over. Like that. And that's our front door right down there. Becky's being the bravest I've ever seen her with this. It's so. Yeah. This is where I plan.
Usually it makes me feel like I have to pee.
It usually makes Becky feel like she has to pee. She doesn't pee though.
No.
And then down there is that's our patio down there. So Becky will go there in the mornings, and I'll sit up here and have my coffee, and we'll say hi to each other. We love this place, and so do the people that come by. We have now given a tour to 3 separate architects who have been coming here on vacation, saying that they are on an architecture appreciation vacation where they're just seeking out famous places. Our place is famous. It is developed by a company called Sanaa, and I forget the actual name of the individual architect who started the company, but she's a 70-year-old architect who is now world famous because she's designing buildings all over the world, museums. She might even do the Nobel Prize building soon. So people have come by, and the first guy I invited in that I saw just taking pictures said, "You want to see inside?" He's like, "Can I?" And he comes in, he says, "My heart, it's beating out of my chest." And he says, "Do you know where you live?" And I said, "Yeah, I know where I live." And he's like, "This is world famous." And so we've learned a lot about the place since we moved in, but I just tell them, I'm like, I just liked how it looked. They're like, "That's exactly how you should like it." And I said, "All right, good. So that's our place. And we'll show you, maybe we'll do another tour once we get all of our housewares and like shelving and get the studio set up. The plan is to put up some curtains for privacy up here, obviously, to get rid of the light during shows. We're going to put up a green screen back there, but it'll also be like curtains that I can draw so that I can always have this open and beautiful and bright whenever we want. What are you doing, Beck?
I got a little bit wet.
Oh, you got wet from dangling your legs at the side. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching the studio tour. Yeah. We'll see you another day. I just love showing. There you go.
Redditor will say goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, one more thing. Just the view that you can get looking through the entire house kind of by looking downward. I love that effect. You can see all the way down to the bedroom. It's hard to tell here, but when Becky goes all the way down, I can sort of say hi to her all the way down there.
Oh my god. Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Hope you'll visit us soon.